Okay, we're finally live. Hopefully. Everything hopefully working. Let me listen to the stream. Okay, sounds okay. Yep, okay. So that was fun. You couldn't tell, my computer's kind of old. If one thing stops working, everything stops working. I have to move everything around.
A great slam and then some.
And the microphone was just like, what if I stopped working? Oh. Pretty funny. But I did make progress, off stream at least. You'll see, the third phase, pretty easy. Fifth phase, pretty easy. Fourth phase, I have no idea. Oh. Dang, that's close. Okay, yeah, so I did practice a bit off stream. That was earlier today, so I need to get a little bit back in the flow of things. Alright, so far so good though. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, here I did see Gamer said hi, but that, I know that was earlier. He was saying he's worried he'd miss some stuff, but you didn't, so we're good. Really hate always like having these technical difficulties, but I'm gonna upgrade my computer soon, so hopefully that'll stop them. But yeah, as soon as I get through phase 2, you'll see the strategy I came up with for phase... Or, I'll just think 3 a minute. As soon as I get through 2, I'll show you the strategy for 3, which is kinda epic. Or I guess if I could do. It's always just weird getting reacquainted to the hitbox here. It'll probably take a couple of attempts, but if you get used to it again, it's not too bad. Those guys kind of suck, though.
A great slam and then some. Now go.
This phase... Nope. Yeah, shouldn't have done that.
Here's a real high-class bout.
All you have to do for this phase is really easy if you don't get impatient like I just did. All you have to do is hit her every time she reaches the top of the screen and stay back so you can kill the one that comes in from the top, like that. And they never, I don't think they ever go in the same position twice in a row. So once you see them at the top, you know you're safe. And once you see 2, you know she's gonna switch. Still never feel quite right with her movement at the same time. Movement plus bad hitbox is not a very fun combination.
This match will get red hot. And begin!
Well, that was just
This
dumb.
match will get red hot. It's on!
Thought someone was gonna come from the top there. Okay, she's switching phases. Yeah, when those hitboxes overlap, like the Gemini's hitbox with one of the planes, like that's when it really gets brutal, so you always just want to watch out for that. And as long as you pause, you know which way. You know which way it's coming from. Like usually pause twice, see where it starts, see where it's going. Oh, that wasn't fun. I should have hit the green guy. Cause you know it's always 2 purples, then a green. They also change speed. One of the weird things is they change their speed if they have their arms out. They have to get used to both the speeds. Well, almost getting back in the swing of this phase.
A real high-class bout. Here goes.
Like, once you get used to it again, it's really not super bad. It's still kind of bad, but it's just you really have to get used to the super weird hitbox and the movement of the boss. And if you can get those hits safely, I always go for them, but otherwise I don't think it's worth it. Not worth the risk most of the time. What? What? Even 1 hit per cycle is like kind of a win here. Dodging green, always fine with me too. Getting
A
there,
brawl is
getting there.
surely brewing. Here goes.
Nine and there's 10. Yeah, getting a rhythm of like clearing and damaging. And sometimes missing. Sometimes getting hit for no reason.
A great slam and then some. Here goes.
There we go. That's a really clean. Get 3 hits and kill one of the green ones. Sometimes. Oh, it went that way. The hitboxes. Oh boy, these hitboxes.
Here goes. Good day for a swell battle. Here
Oh, I thought I touched.
Good day for a
Thought I was like, haha, I reacted in time to the one that came from the top. But I also had to dodge. I really want to show the cool strat for phase 3, because it's neato. Your hitbox makes sense, please. There we go, you always want to do that when you can. Green. Almost to phase 2 here. Or phase 3. There we go. No! I kept going, I thought it was gonna end sooner, but I don't know why I thought that.
A brawl is surely
Kinda
brewing.
panicked because I was trying to get to a safe spot for the other attacks, but I probably should have been worried about, you know, the attack that's gonna kill me. That would be wise. But we did get past phase 2. Oh my god. That was so bad.
This match will get red hot. It's on.
You just go down when it's... is that 7 hits, I think? What is... that was one more. I'm kinda getting into the swing of things. Okay. there's a short cooldown on Whetstone, so I kind of tried to hit during it. I did it again.
Good day for us. Well battled. And begin!
I've seen one go to the top quite like right after one was already near the top. It's pretty rare. Usually they come from like top to bottom. What? Get those quick hits. I don't want to see green at the same time, but fine. Okay, that was less good. Oh! Stop having a bad hitbox. Yeah, these things always start diagonally. That's why I always try to get back to the middle real quick. Okay, there's the switching phases. Here's the strat, boys. This is kind of tough with the trees to block your view, but I think this is the safest space here. Safest spot. Because the tornado actually doesn't have a hitbox from the bottom, which you'll probably see. And those things never come at the exact bottom of the screen. As long as you're a little bit down, you're safe. So the only problem is like these shots here, and like the trees you can see cover me, which is not great because then you can't see where you are. But this is like the only advantage to, one of the only actual advantages to Whetstone is you can hit from like below, behind, or like above an enemy. It's like in these types of, oh, and I just walked into that. But I think that's a much easier way to do that phase. It's not free, and I don't, part of it is I have very little practice with it. but I think it's much easier. And it honestly, I think, is easier in the 5th phase rather than the 3rd, just because you see less the green ones. No. You have to like you have to go in and then go back out with those hits. That's what's kind of awkward about them. You always see me immediately back up. And that's why. So you don't get hit. No, that was a cooldown thing. What? Oh, that almost got hit because of cooldown. Alright, we're still getting pretty decent phase 2 attempts. Which I think phase 2 is one of the actual, like, really hard parts of the fight. I mean, phase 1 is pretty free, as long as you don't play too greedy. That's why you don't play greedy, because they can come in from the exact top. Ah, just probably a couple hits in, but that was greedy.
Here goes.
Here when she's about to switch phases, I think. You just want to back off, yeah. And yeah, it's weird, but you can go inside the circle, as long as you're not getting hit by the bullets. Nice, always good to clear that right before having to dodge. Oh. Oh. Okay, that's kind of risky. But we're making some progress. Oh yeah, I got too greedy there. And like if you're gonna go for that right when the like bullets spawn, you have to only go for one hit. And if you miss, just back off. But yeah, see, we're getting like pretty good phase 2 attempts.
Here goes.
What? I, I don't understand. Almost went for a second hit there, but not doing that again. Like, I feel like it doesn't even really matter what location this thing spawned. Well, I mean, that's kind of silly, but it still doesn't matter, right? More about the way the bullets, like which direction is way more important, usually. What? 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 Be close to next phase. There we go. That's not fair. That's not fair at all. Yeah, and what's nice is if she does the tornado move on the bottom, I get a like bit of a free hit in. Couple free hits. I don't think it's worth going for if she's not at the bottom though, just because you can get hit by the planes coming in. But the trees really are the annoying part here. I kind of panicked and went left hand right at the same time.
A great
Oh
slam
boy.
and stop. Now go.
Square one. What is this hitbox? Whenever I get hit early, I just play kind of aggressive for a while. Until it becomes a good attempt again. Guess, I mean, might as well. Okay, that was just...
A brawl is surely brewing. And begin!
Okay, wow. Dodged. Easy. Come on, man. Almost did not hit. Okay, I almost didn't have the cooldown of Whetstone refreshed. Good thing I got rid of that right at the same time. Okay. Never started the phase like that, but we're fine. Okay, I lost complete track of my character because of the trees. You gotta love trees.
This match will get red hot. It's on!
How are there even trees? If there's also the sky right there.
This match will get red hot. You're up!
Maybe getting a couple of triple hits. Oh my god. It's something. What? Not me. Okay. Started the only way I was gonna survive that. Okay, I'm surprised I survived that. Yeah, see, the bottom of the tornado doesn't really have a hitbox. So at least one of the hitboxes was working in my favor. Because they usually don't. Oh god, where am I? Oh my god. Okay, you just gotta watch out for the bottom one mostly. Oh, okay, I thought I was getting hit there. And I remembered just dodge. I should have bounced it. There we are, and here's the phase. This is phase 4. I don't know how to beat phase 4. This one I have like barely any practice with. Because the thing is, he's gonna shoot stars, and we need to dodge all of them. and then hit him with Whetstone, and then get like one hit in. While dodging everything else. So I think you'd never really go for it with those. Yeah, if you ever miss like that, you just gotta not go for it. I don't think I've ever actually even gotten 2 hits in, so it's going okay. But he has a decent hitbox where it doesn't screw you over too much. Okay, I mean, best attempt so far. No! Well, it was the best attempt so far. I mean, that's... I don't know, I probably just... like, just getting used to that phase and, like, pausing.
This match will get red hot.
But then phase 5, I think... I've only practiced it, like once or twice, so I could totally be wrong here, but I think it's easier than phase 3. Because the patterns that they spawn in means less of the green guys, who are the only ones who shoot from behind. And I'm gonna do the same thing where I'm on the bottom of the screen. Oh, that was mean.
This match will get red hot. Here goes.
Has anyone been chatting, by the way? And I just haven't seen the messages. Oh my god, people have been chatting. Oh, for some reason I had to refresh, it just wasn't saying anything. Okay. Well, now I feel silly. Maybe it was a sign I shouldn't start the stream at 7. Maybe, perhaps, but my microphone just stopped working. Feel the vibe off. I think if you don't get hit, you won't be able to make it as easy as that. Constant phase 3 strat's neat. Said you had to miss 30 minutes worth of content for the stream. Yo, phase 4 at the beginning? Yeah, because those things chase you. At least you can hit the stars, yeah. I think it's gonna be easier than the other phases. Which one? 4? Or 5? Because I was talking about 5 being easy, but yeah, sorry I didn't see those chats. Like, I thought something was weird. But no one's saying anything. But I just had to refresh the video. But yeah, so phase 3 isn't too bad. I mean, it's far from free. No, I gotta stop doing that.
A great slam and then some.
Like, that's the thing, none of the phases in these fights are ever, like, free, but like, you have to... There's, like, a noticeable difference from, like, phase 2 and phase 3, you know? Where phase 2 is like, I could realistically get hit at any time. But phase 3, it's like... I mean, the trees are what really suck for phase 3, because when you lose yourself, you might get hit by one of the stray bullets. Okay, there we go. Ah. Okay. No.
A brawl is surely brewing. It's on.
Okay, that's kind of clean on accident. Is chat still not, like, showing live for me? Because I just haven't seen any new messages again, I'm not sure. No one's talked in, or if it's still having the same thing where it just didn't show me the chats. No. No.
A brawl is surely brewing. And begin.
Let me refresh this again just to make sure. It's so weird that I get ads on my own video. Like, I watch my own ads. Like, that doesn't seem right. Thought you were gonna go. Yeah, it just keeps not loading for me. What the heck? I had to refresh again? We go back to live chat, I guess. It's switched to top chat. I think this should work. Like, you were clicking chat. Yeah, okay, there, a live chat came in. It's me and Pikachu here, but yeah, alright. Hello, Noah. Gabe, for real. Now I can see your chats. I had the thought that phase 4 would be pretty easy because you can destroy all the projectiles except the arrow, which is easy to dodge. Yeah, phase 4, I don't know, it feels kind of off, but at the same time, the hitbox is actually... Whoops. The hitbox is actually, like, fine in that phase, which is gonna make it much easier. Like, once I get used to... Because the weird thing about phase 4 is you also can't... like, you also having to dodge, like, these, like, little blimps coming in during phase 4 is a lot more brutal than it is in phase 2, because you're also dodging the stars. So you're dodging, like, a lot more projectiles that, like, are homing in on you, you know? Which is kind of what makes it weird, because you're only realistically able to get in one hit at a time. That's kind of another thing about that phase. Oh my god.
A great slam and then some. You're up.
But then the last phase with pause strats honestly might not even be that bad. I'm not sure if that's true. Okay, how many hits was that? There we go. I think the weirdest part about this phase is getting used to the little blimps having a good hitbox, and then the boss having a bad hitbox. That's honestly the weirdest part. Okay, parried off that. Not sure if that would have hit me because I was walking away at the same time, but it's still kind of cool. This has been bug and glitches to stream? Yes. I really do need a new computer. I've had way too many streams start late, which I always, like, feel terrible about. And I really want to avoid. Because obviously, like, I don't want to be known for starting all my streams late. But unfortunately, at this point, I probably am. So I'm just gonna have to, like, every time, something new goes wrong every time, and then, like I said, if I fix one thing, everything else goes wrong, because, like, my computer, like, USB ports aren't that great, so if I swap one thing to a new USB port, I had to swap everything else, and then now that I swapped everything else, now something else isn't working. So it's just a big game of hope everything works. Like, literally just do the same thing over and over. Hope everything works. Eventually it will. But yeah, because I swapped on my other account. Oh. Whoa! Whoa! Calm down! Calm down! I swapped on my other account to live, or to, like, top chat to see what would, like, change. And apparently it thought I also wanted, like, my, like, Barely Alec account to have the same thing by default. Like, I don't know, that's not a glitch, that's just a really weird feature of YouTube. Why would they do that? Why would they just assume that? I didn't even swap it on my phone. Nope. Oh, I shouldn't have gone for that, because, yeah, because then he fired at that. Yeah, it's just getting used to here what I can get away with. Like, I can get a hit in after one of those moves up from the bottom and stuff like that. But I don't think it's ever worth going, like, up during that tornado, unless it's, like, already in range of me. Like that, because that's pretty free. And as long as you move up, you're pretty safe, it seems. Like, they always shoot in a pretty dodgeable pattern. That's close to enough hits, alright? Okay, there we go. Right. Just try to clear these, and then... Yeah, if you miss any of them, I think you... Yeah, I was gonna say, if you miss any of them, you don't go for the hit, because you only realistically have time to get one hit at a time. What if there's a way to turn on hitboxes so you know what they look like, so you don't have to use trial and error for it? That would be interesting.
A great slam and then
There's
some.
probably some way I could look up hitboxes, but I feel like I do know a lot of them now. But there are some moves where you assume they, like, hit you in certain spots and they don't, so it'd be useful for that. Because, like, the Gemini using the, like, bullet attack, that the actual circle doesn't actually damage you, and then the tornado, it has a hitbox on the top when she's spinning it, but then it doesn't have one on the bottom, like, while she's spinning it, which is pretty interesting. But this one I already know. Like, I already know her hitbox here, and Gemini is really strange. And looking at it wouldn't really help. I already know it. Okay, glad it spun that way. Come on, game. It's me! I'm just gonna die there. I guess I can get 4 hits in during that?
This match will get red hot.
Okay, you tried a statement about 4. Yeah, I think the big problem there, like I said, the patterns are kind of all over the place. Like, you have to dodge while hitting those 3 homing shots while these, like, little blimps are homing in on you, because their attacks always, like, go as towards you as they can. Like, while I'm behind them, they don't shoot them at me, because these ones can't hit from behind. The, like, purple ones, but the green ones can aim from behind. And then there's the 3, like, star bits that home in on you. What? I thought I thought I had my
You're up.
Whetstone back. Oh, I thought that was like 8 hits. Oh, what? he just snuck up on me from the trees.
And begin.
Not fair. Cause yeah, one of the things about Whetstone, when you're on the ground, like you always instantly get it back by just jumping again. When you're in the air, you got cooldown. Which, I mean, you technically do on the ground too, because you have to actually hit the ground to get it back. But it's still like a clear cooldown, you know? Green guy. See, sometimes, like, does the hitbox change when she has her arms up? I feel like it does a little bit. But I could just be placeboing myself, for sure. But I feel like that would have hit. Doesn't it seem like you have a longer range when her arms aren't up? Like phase 2 just feels inconsistent, you know? That just sums up phase 2. What? But after this, I'll just skip right to 4, yeah. Okay. I didn't intend to die there. Or I totally did. Totally. I think after all the time with Blimp Lady, I finally understand what she's feeling when she's attacking you. Regret and shame for the agony, and one hee hee ha.
A brawl is surely brewing.
Hee hee ha ha. That's my impression. Actually, I did the voice, if you couldn't tell. I actually did the voice for, Overberg. And she's my OC. Yeah, let's just skip on to phase, 4 here. Look at this OP ability that you can do. Broken. Oops. I don't know why, but I thought I still had the big hitbox. Even though I was just talking about the ability. Like, the hee hee ha is something you normally don't have to dodge in this challenge. It always feels weird when you do. Okay, sometimes you can get like 2 hits. It's nice. But yeah, also having to dodge like all the bullets on screen.
A brawl is surely brewing.
Not great. Oops.
Here's a real high-class bout.
Just a matter of like trying to like quickly get to the phases I'm working on, so I always play it like super aggressively. Too fast. Let's practice. Yeah, getting used to like going down to hit that hitbox is like really weird. And yeah, whenever the 3 guys shows up, I think I focus on just dodging.
Here's a real high-class bout.
In the very top right corner in phase 4. That could work. There definitely is cheese potential. I kind of tried a little bit of that earlier, but I was trying from like the bottom again. But there's definitely some cheese potential that I haven't utilized. What? Oh, the little guy shot me.
Will get red hot. It's on.
But I think the star bits, the problem with going behind is the star bits, which is what I will keep referring to them as, 'cause that's what they are. They home in on you even from behind. But we could try it. Yeah. Yeah, that's the problem with going behind him. Then you'll have 3 starbits all on top of each other.
A great slam and then some.
You heed your last hop. Hello, normal. Glad you can make it. And the stream I totally started on time. Oh wait, what am I doing? I wanted to skip that one.
This match will get
Oh,
red
you're
hot.
here. Ayo.
Now go.
And you totally didn't miss the part where I didn't realize that I was getting chat messages. Just the starbits. Okay, never go for it if you see a green, I think. Almost never. And then if it takes too long, you gotta back off too. Yeah, and like that's the problem. They like stack up on each other. That's when you're screwed. Oh my god. No! Fashionably got third phase to be in okay state, yeah. So right now we're practicing 4th stage. Because that's the one I have no idea. It's definitely just the most awkward because you just don't get real opportunities to hit the boss. Dodging, weaving. Oh, next time I'll show you what the third phase strat is. I never go for it in that situation. I don't know, it's also just super awkward to hit this guy. Like, I thought it was okay, but it's a lot more awkward than I was hoping. Maybe I hit him from below, it seems more consistent, maybe?
Good day for a swell battle.
Fast improvement, he has the third phase Cagney problem where the stars need to align, yeah. Agree with me. Let me show you the strat. Maybe I'll let him try to hit me here, and then I'll show you how to make it safe. You gotta dodge for a little bit, and then you go down to the bottom. Because one of the advantages to Whetstone is you can actually hit from below during these stages, the ones where you're in a plane. And it's not free because you can see that these trees kind of obstruct your view, and you're still dodging the green blimps, and all she summons this phase are the green blimps. So I think phase 5, I didn't actually get through phase 4, like, using Whetstone only. But I did practice phase 5 to see if this would also work in that phase, and I think it's honestly easier because she spawns less of the green guys. Like, she spawns 2 at the same time, but to make up for that, she spawns a lot of, like, the purple ones. So yeah, this strategy is pretty safe. It's definitely not free. Especially with the trees obstructing your view. Sometimes you get in situations where it's like, oh god, where am I? But if she does the tornado attack, one of the things about the tornado attack is it actually doesn't have a hitbox on the bottom when she's spinning it, whereas it does in the top, which is kind of interesting. But normally I'm not gonna like go up and try to hit her like while she's doing a tornado, but I'm not opposed to like doing it if she's on the bottom. I think. Yeah, problem is that it's here. So maybe the strat is to stay in this like bottomish area, and then the stars come to me, and then I go for a hit. That seems okay. It's kind of working so far. Because it looks like that. It looks like the cloud has a hitbox too, which I didn't expect. Oh, that was just a bad spot. What stars need aligning this time? Yeah, it's mostly the star bits he shoots out. Like, at least with the strategy I was going with before, I was trying to hit him from like the top, but I think the bottom seems to be working pretty well. So I want to try that again, because that actually went pretty well for my first attempt at doing that. I've also got a really sick comeback for when I beat the fight, if I remember it. So if you guys want to guess my sick comeback, by all means, I'm warning you, it's pretty good. And it has to do with like one of her boss lines, like when you die. Oh. Yeah, that's never great. Yeah, the problem with Star Wars 2 is you don't want to see them go off the screen, because then you don't know when they're coming back. Oh boy. Full complete run is gonna be like 25 minutes. Yeah, but that's gonna be kind of funny.
And begin!
Phase 3 honestly isn't a big problem anymore. Just skipping, they're skipping. Practicing 4. I can show you guys 5 in a bit too, just in case you guys can see. Actually, I'll show you guys 5. I'll show you guys 5. I don't want to beat this guy. Okay, that was it's like a bad start, but you can see she doesn't always summon the green anymore. And if it's on the bottom, like whatever. She like alternates. I think this has the same hits as phase 3. Could be wrong there. I think you might even be safe by being in the corner. As long as she doesn't, like, start shooting when you're in the corner, maybe? I'm gonna try staying in the corner and see if I ever get hit, actually. I'm curious. I'm curious. You're a wimp and I'm a wimp. Actually close, but that's not quite it. It may rhyme with wimp, though, and wimp. Because it's based on that line. Yeah, I think you might just be safe in the corner here, which wasn't the case for the last phase, I don't think. Or for phase 3. Yeah, he's got places to go. Right? He doesn't have time to fight this bullet. Oh my god, you are safe. That's crazy. I actually have to try this in phase 3 because I never actually just tried staying in the corner the whole time. I'm pretty sure it can hit you. She can hit you in the corner. Well, not she. It's the green guy. But then when she starts switching phases, you can also get a lot of free hits in. Oh, and I just got hit. Bad. Come on. That's not... it is... I'm not actually sure what the safe spots are here, but you can get a lot of hits in. Oh, and there's stars. Well, that happens too. But yeah, so that phase is pretty easy, phase 5. Let's see... Doomed to win? It was for 12 stars. I'm a blimp. Yeah, that one was a close one. Boss is the worm, the genie boss. Stars will never be together if she is in control of them. Oh, all good comebacks. All good comebacks. But you guys aren't gonna know until I actually do it. Oh, let's skip the 4 again.
This match will get red hot.
Actually, I'm gonna skip to 3 and try out that strategy if literally staying in the corner on the bottom there is safe.
Here's a real high-class bout.
Now I have to remind myself that I can actually use the small plane thing, the shrimp. Here right now just to test it. See, this is the one I think hits me. Yeah. Okay. So phase 3 isn't as free. Like, ironically, phase 5 is more, like, free than phase. That's weird. You should do like on 2 at the same time. Oh man. I gotta be also just mindful of when the green guy spawns. Looks like you can get 2 hits though. Okay, so green guy spawns is just dodge. Like, just focus on dodging when he spawns, so you don't get cornered. It looks like you can even get 3 hits sometimes. Yeah, okay, just dodge. I'm getting ahead of myself by doing that. Quick, beat the game so we know. That's a good idea, I like that. Unicon assumes that he will play more of the game after the first world. That's true. Oops, didn't mean to winter that. To enter
Here's a real high-class bout.
I was actually in you guys remember Viperio? Well, if Normal remembers Viperio from the Mega Man streams, he was streaming earlier his like Pokemon Blaze Black 2 damageless attempts, and he found a shiny, and like I was trying to like type really fast, and I barely like proofread when I like chat and stream, so like you could see me just completely mess up like 2 lines in a row, like 2 chat messages in a row. There we go. Yeah, I keep forgetting the after one's at the top, one's gonna spawn the bottom. I just gotta get used to that. You think you need to check spelling? Typing out more today? Yeah, that would be hard. I don't even have any skills when I do it. I was just typing real fast. Which I'm not actually not great at that. So. Dodge, full health for this. Yeah, if you ever miss this star bit, just like you just have to focus on it. Like, you just don't have the choice to like actually go for a hit. Oh, see, I did it again, where one came from the bottom after the top. But that way I can kill the green guy. So he's coming from the bottom. There we go. Yeah, see, if like you miss a star bit, you're screwed. Oh boy. So yeah, he can have as many on screen as he wants to. Oh boy. Ah, I hit all the star bits, but then one of the blimps came.
A brawl is surely brewing.
They really do look like star bits, yeah. I mean, I feel like calling it anything else would just be wrong, you know? Like, Starbits is what I want to say, and everyone knows what I mean when I say Starbits, right? Like, so why even fight it? Why even fight it? I think I always save the fully charged special art there. Cause yeah, it just gets through that phase a lot faster. There you go. I guess I could've got an extra. Ah. Yeah, it's just a matter of getting used to clearing the blimp on the bottom. And dodging these green shots. Honestly, it's not feeling as bad as I thought it would. Like with these strats. Like, I thought this phase would be like you'd get one hit every once in a while. Like the stars really would have to align, but seems like this strategy is working okay. Okay, so right now it's so that was bad of me. That that wasn't great. I'm more of a fan of double dodecahedrons. Dodecahedrons. Gotcha. Dodecahedron. There you go. Rhombus dodecahedron. Yeah. How many sides does that have? Oh boy. The star bits? Or the, like, the rhombolodecahedron. I feel like we're actually getting close to starting this phase 4. Because once you get the strat, like, it just becomes so much easier. Oh, that's a dangerous spot to be when he's on the bottom. Yeah, the only problem is, like, missing. If you ever miss, you're in a really bad spot. I gotta get used to recovering from that, I think. It's the big key that the key part that I'm missing here. Still, just amazes me how fast phase 1 is if you just hit everything there. I honestly feel like that phase is faster without using the EX move. Here comes the bottom, so we go in there. And then it looks like it's the same pattern of purple, purple, green, right? I'm right about that. Oops, some guy got distracted by colors. Yeah, that's what you gotta do. Like, if you miss, you gotta clear it fast. And then just focus on clearing the green guy if he's on the bottom. Just dodge him here. I don't think it's worth going in that situation. Oh, I knew he was there. I was trying to hit him, like, right on cooldown. 30 square faces, 20 triangle faces, and 12 pentagon faces. What is this, like, what's that, like, 6th grade? Last time talked about faces on, shapes. Why only squares? Hello, Marshmallow King second? What was that, the real Marshmallow King? You ask a 5-year-old what is your favorite shape, and they answer with, oh, you know, it's just a rhombo. That it's just that one. I mean, everyone knows what you're talking about if you fail at saying that name. Seriously, that phase is insane. Yeah, right now I'm just skipping the phase 4 to practice it. And, you know, getting hit a little bit. Trying not to do excess damage here, but I guess I shouldn't really be worrying about that right now. No, I was trying to hit him, the green one. Oh boy, that's not what you want to see. But pause strats are never underestimate pause. And the trees can kind of hit this. They can kind of hide the star bits too. You're bored? You should try drawing one. I tried and failed.
Now go.
Really, I was drawing one while playing this. You know. Also, I'm blindfolded. See, I almost said more, but then it would have been unbelievable, you know? There I'm just clearing. And there I can hit 3 times if I'm quick. And here I'm just getting back on pace. Oh no, I thought I could get away with that.
This match will get red hot. Now go.
I feel like I'm so close to just getting phase 4 down. Like, I did a pretty good job actually surviving in a lot of situations there, I think. Definitely an improvement. Let's see. Nope. That was bad. Okay, still getting used to it. Like I say, I'm getting close, but honestly, I'm also just not used to the way he moves yet either. Still a big improvement from what I was at the start of the stream, so that's kind of what I'm like basing that off of. Just not gonna worry about excess damage. Because why would I? Yeah. Sometimes you get those weird ones where they just follow you really weird. Can you beat Cuphead without shooting, dashing, using super art, seeing, hearing, smelling, using hands or feet? No, that's the answer. I'm doing that right now. I didn't want to say anything, you know. But I'm also a crab. Don't forget that. So I've also got crab hands. I can't even use it, but I mean, you know, it's still a big part of the challenge. Yeah, pausing there is very helpful. Wait for the one to come on the bottom before attacking in that situation. Also, if you're like right below him like that, you can hit the first one right away, which does give you a lot more time. That's just one less thing to worry about, pretty much. Like, see, getting that hit right away means you're kind of like going for like 2 hits basically. In that situation, I had to dodge, but. That guy almost snuck up on me. He was hiding in the trees. Yep, pause strats OP. Yeah, they kind of have a weird speed change to them when they turn. I don't know. It's weird to get used to. Yay, we did it! That was actually kind of good. What the heck? I mean, that wasn't literally the full phase, because I did get some excess damage from, like, shooting. But, like, I only got hit because of the transition, so that was like 1 or 2 extra hits that I would have needed, but I think I'm getting that phase. Um, I mean, yeah, the task. Breaking news. Human limit bar surpassed by a crab? Would it be human then? It'd be the crab limit. You see, everything's evolving into crabs. Why do you think that's my mascot? Do you think that they play crab game? They're in the trees, also yes. Normal conversation. Alright guys, you're both banned. Have you tried the moon phase yet? I'm really curious. I practiced a very small amount of it. I think with pause strats it seems manageable. Whoops. That's why you don't pause in the middle of an attempt to reach up. Just get out of the groove a little bit. But it's funny, so... Also, I was just really excited that I actually beat the 4th phase. Oh, and yeah, I do have to watch out for that. But yeah, let's skip right to the moon phase here.
It's on.
This time.
Good day for a swell battle. Here goes.
The moon phase has pretty weird effects. Oh my god.
Good day for a swell battle.
Alright guys, this time for real. This time the blindfold's on. You know, I just wanted to be a normal gamer for a second, and so I took the blindfold off, but I'm just so much better with it on. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip right to the moon. Whoops. I meant to do that. My brain forgot that you could just shoot these star bits, and I, like, kind of panicked and was, like, walking into them. They do eventually go away from you, by the way. You guys are wondering. But it takes too long, like, by the time they do, he's fired another one. So, there's also, like, the hitbox gets kind of weird. So yeah, when she does that, you want to back off. And you can, like, she moves her face forward, this is, like, when you want to hit her. But you also have to pay attention to these. So the yellow ones, they shoot right before you are, like, in range of them. So you want to, like, move up to them and then move away from them. And then the red ones, they shoot after you walk. And if you wait too long, then they just shoot. But yeah, so you gotta get used to the hitbox. That's a thing.
A great slam and then some. Here.
We are chat the distraction. I mean, when you're doing something like this, it's kind of nice to have distraction. Narfame? Hey Joe? Hey Narfame. We're good at our roles. Joe Mama. Oh snap, Joe Mama's here? You're so funny, that's true. I mean, that's the first joke I heard from you, and I already know you're funny. And oh, we got a smiley face. Another smiley face, I like those. Heard of the Joe Mama joke before? No, huh? Actually pulled it off. GG. You beat the game. Yeah, we're just gonna skip right back to the moon again. Oh, what are you doing? I guess I should just use the ability there. Oh my goodness.
A great slam and then some.
That was a
It's
lie.
on.
Doesn't the T in choice mean that? So he said that was a lie? Or am I wrong? I don't know that. I just pretended to know it so you guys would think I'm cool. Nope, I tried to use Whetstone there. Nope, I dodged into that. Oh my god. Disappointment is immeasurable and your day's ruined. Oh. Good. Okay, Gabe. Hey, Orange Cat. Sorry you're late. All good. I started late, so... Oops. Only 2 hours in. Right on time to watch the winning run.
This match will
Yeah, I'm just skipping to the moon right now, the last phase. Just to practice it. Because now I'm pretty confident I can beat every other phase. Not like every time or anything. So we're still not like winning run still ain't happening quite yet. But I feel confident enough with the other phases, so now I'm just practicing the last one. What? 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 I thought can you not hit that at the same time? Like, when you're small, I guess? Whetstone's honestly kind of good for this phase, like, in conjunction with attacking. Otherwise, I mean, obviously, without attacking, it isn't great. Get like 2 hits when she does that, I guess? I don't know. The stars are fun to pause on. That one. Oh, I didn't go fast enough.
a great slam and then some. And
Good point. If he just shoots her down, he would win? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even know how to shoot. I actually forgot you could do this until today. Alright. Into the moon. Papa is going to the moon. Whoa there. Get like 3 hits when she's doing that animation. Oops. So yeah, you can get a couple hits in. then you have to dodge. Whoa, I forgot how fast those went. Oh my god, okay. I'm not used to spin at all.
Here's a real high-class bout. Now go!
Can you type this sound sheet? Phase 5 to 6. I pretty much nailed it. You guys couldn't tell I'm the voice actor for Hildeberg. I also voice Cuphead in the Cuphead show. Hey, mug man, it's me, Cuphead. So I actually say that in the show. But yeah, the last phase definitely has the most going on. So we're gonna practice that a little bit. Whoa, what are you doing? See, they do go away eventually, but it's way too late in Whetstone, man. Oh, nice. So yeah, I gotta be watching out for the stars. The stars move crazy fast in Expert. Why are they so fast? I don't know. It's because
Here's a real high-class bout.
because stars are fast. They're going at light speed. When I look down, people better be laughing. Would type it differently, but now after he. Okay, ready to play more Bug Fables? Nice. The sound I make when I'm playing Bug Fables? Wow. Doesn't have a different cooldown when you're shooting. It feels like it does, but I could just be crazy. Just because, like, when you shoot really fast, right? When you use Whetstone, you hit really slow. So I think my mind is just playing tricks on me there. But also on, like, an actual attempt, I would be already next to her when she's doing that animation. So it would be a lot easier to get on all the hits. So you have to back up for those. No, these stars, man. Oh my god, this is so chaotic. Oh my god, it's so much worse than I thought.
This match will get red hot. You're up!
Oh, I went too slow. Oh my god, okay, yeah, I gotta get used to this hitbox, the moon. Because the huge nose, of course, the huge nose, that doesn't have a hitbox, because, well, I mean, why would it? It's just ginormous and part of her. What emotion is Cuphead thinking while shooting a blimp with a smile? Haha, blimp go brr. Psychopath. Oh, is that the new game theory? Cuphead's a psychopath? I needed to rephrase that. What is he feeling? He. Yep, that's Cuphead. He's thinking, gambling is so cool on Cuphead. Oh, that was great. Will I ever learn to slow down a little bit? Probably not. I think I get like 9 hits on there in an actual attempt. Oh my god. Oh, I thought that was red. Oh no. Oh, jeez. Jeez. I just gotta get used to everything here.
A brawl is surely brewing. Now,
I think we need to call up Game Theory. Alright, let me, call my brother Matt Pat real quick, who is definitely my brother. Hey Matt Pat, what's up? Oh, nothing much. That was him. Cuphead, cool, cool. In quotations, yeah. Mugman is baby. I don't know, have you seen Mugman in the show? He, I've only watched like 4 or 5 episodes, and the latest one I watched, like, got really mad for, like, breaking his own, like, Mugman broke his, the handle on the cup. And he got really mad at Cuphead. That was, like, all Mugman's fault. And Cuphead's, like, actively trying to, like, help him, like, by, like, suggesting stuff. And, like, just being a good brother. And then Mugman is just, I mean, he's very stressed, so I wouldn't say this is, like, a character assassination of Mugman. I'm just saying he ain't some baby, alright?
a great slam and then some.
In the last phase, 74 hits. Let's go with no. And then hope I'm right. But I really think you get like 9 free hits on the like switching phases thing. So even if it is, like, it's technically like 9 hits. Oh! So close to getting through that. Without taking any damage. What the what? No! That's the real thing. The stars just start kinda like not off screen, don't they? They made a joke about Mugman peeing his pants. Guys, that was me. I pee his pants, I admit it. Wow, MatPat sounds really weird on the phone. Oh, MatPat, did you hear that? Yeah, that really hurts my feelings. Wait, was that the voice I don't remember what voice what voice he is? He's feeling a little sick right now. What if what if it really isn't his brother? Alec would never lie. Don't be silly. You're right. Right, MatPat? You're sure thing, yeah. Be MatPat, by the way. No, MatPat, I know you don't have to say it. No, it's just that the chat doesn't believe you, and that really hurts my feelings. MatPat, who I am. Yeah, no, I know, bro. It's cool, man. Oh wow, that really makes me feel a lot better, Alec. You should. Here's my 7 million subscribers or whatever I have. Oh, thanks, MatPat. Hey, no problem, man. And that just happened, folks. Oh, I thought I'd get hit there. I'm not even gonna try to hit her during this, because during a real attempt it'll be different because I'll already be standing right next to her. No reason to practice something that's not actually gonna come up. Okay, so red, and we got another red, got yellow. We're gonna have to just keep backing off. Paying attention to which oh, I say as I completely mess up which color that one is. And it looks like we get like 2 or 3 hits usually. I kind of like doing that oh wow, to inch over to the stars, man. The stars are so brutal. They're so fast. And then by the time you get there, there's already UFOs, man. You kind of have to wait for the stars not to align here, because then they don't hit you. But I guess you... Oh, I was gonna see if you could hit the bottom of her face. I actually haven't tried that yet. Oh no, I'm sorry, Alex. Brownie face. Matt. Alright guys, I admit it, I'm actually Matt. Yeah, it's the truth. Why does he sound like Kermit the Frog? Hey guys, me, Matt. No, I can't do Kermit. Got a bit of a frog in my throat. Matt Pat, what is your video about Sans? Live Matt Pat interview. Got the big crank, nice. Does that take me to the boss? I forgot. There's like 2 cranks that you get. I think the first one lets you get the second crank. That lets you. What does it do? I think, yeah, the second one, it gives you the big crank. Yeah, the big crank. Yeah, that one lets you get to the boss at like the starting area where you fought Zasp and Mothova. The hitbox is so jank. Yeah, I have no idea what you mean by big crank. She's talking about bug
This
fables.
match will get red hot. It's
Bug
on.
fables. Oops.
A
But yeah, that
brawl
last
is
phase is
truly
kind of
moving.
hectic,
And
but with
begin.
pause strats, it should be manageable-ish, potentially. Let me actually try. I'm gonna skip on to phase 5 and then do like legit strats so I can actually practice hitting the boss right when she's switching phases. What the heck?
Good day for a swell battle. You're up.
But yeah, the boss fight music that's coming up though is really good. Bug Fables has some really good music. And thankfully I was allowed to use it in my video. That was nice. Cause that's the first video, like my Bug Fables videos were the first ones where I actually use music, like, well, I feel like. And that was, a lot of that was just because you're able to use Bug Fables music, and I just don't know what music to use in my videos. And I'm like, well, I'm playing Bug Fables, so that fits. Okay, this one I'm gonna do legit. At least legit enough. It gets some damage in. Okay, that's kind of working. Should wait for them to go on screen before trying to attack. That way I don't get hit by them coming in. But yeah, this spot is completely safe. Which is nice. Just get in the corner. Unfortunately, the tornado does slow down the damage quite a bit when she does that. But, you know, if I actually got here, like, in a real attempt, I would be playing this safe, so... I mean, waiting a couple rotations to do a hit isn't that bad. And also, if I get better at this, like hitting when I can, I'm just playing it extra careful right here. But yeah, I can go in for hits in that situation, stuff like that. Also, I think I'm at like 16 hits so far. But I did get some excess damage. I could be wrong though, I don't know how to count. Oh, there we go. Yeah, the problem is when you do get in a good spot, then you have to run away because of the stars. I wonder if you hit this bottom? No. I'm just making sure. Yeah, I was trying to see if you could hit the bottom of her face.
This match will get red hot.
We should timestamp the map that part. Hey guys, it's me, Map Pat. Totally agree, man. If I was in a Beverly Hills video, holy crap. Hear a lot about bug fables around here. Should I give it a go? Yeah, it's super good. Bought it, then stopped after like an hour. Yeah, it starts really slow. That's like the one complaint that like you'll consistently hear from even people who like the game. But I mean, if a game doesn't grab you, I also completely understand. Like, some people like get upset when they hear that people like give up a game at the beginning. But honestly, I mean, if the game doesn't grab you, then that's like you don't have to keep playing. Like, I've literally heard someone say that about like Persona, in where someone was talking about how they're like 30 hours in and they're still not enjoying it, and then I heard someone actually say like, well, you have to keep trying it, like even if you don't like it yet, like because you're not at the good stuff yet. And it's like, are you kidding me? Like if you're 30 hours in and you don't like a game, like you don't have to keep playing. You do not have to keep playing. But yeah, like even like it does have a slow start, but like most people think it doesn't get good until I think like chapter 3, and I kind of agree. Chapter 1 is the only chapter I didn't like that much, but even then, like it's not terrible for me. Going to do some cooking before fighting the boss. Any items I should get? They right outside of Golden Settlement, you can buy the like cakes that put you to sleep, but it also restores what is it? It restores 7 health and 7 TP, but it puts you to sleep. But to counter that, you can either put on a sleep resistance medal, which actually I've heard even having one, even though they usually only give you 50% sleep resistance, I've heard it gives you an 100% immunity if you use the item yourself. And you can also use after the festival, what phase am I even on? Okay, after the festival, you can also do more quests, and there's a medal called Heavy Sleeper, which will increase, like, basically everything while a bug is asleep. It's really strong. What? How do I get hit there? I don't move and I get hit there. What the? Dude, this phase is so dumb.
Brawl is surely brewing.
Albert Einstein in the making? Love Paper Mario, so don't know why I don't like
And
this.
begin.
I mean, if you love Paper Mario, I would recommend giving Bug Fables a go again. Just because, like I said, it starts kind of slow in most people's opinion. But again, also, if you don't get hooked by it, I completely understand why you wouldn't stop playing. But if you do like games like that, you'll probably start liking it. And don't forget, there's also, like, if you like more difficulty, there's also, like, hard mode that you can do. And there's some menu codes, too. Like, there's hardest, where it's, like, an even harder version. Some fun ones, like mystery, where it, like, randomizes which, badges are what. So, like, you can get some really powerful badges early. Because you're supposed to get them later in the game. Alright, I'm gonna do this again. Sticker Star's the best in contracts, so that's a joke. Sticker Star's okay, definitely not the best. I think boss slides forward a little while transforming to moon. Yeah, probably. It feels really weird, but you're probably right. It's weird, but I probably want to get good at that. Okay, here comes the spaceship. Oh, I thought that was a different color. I can see color. Look at that, one hit, baby. It's another Cagney. Oh boy, it's literally Cagney 2.0. The stars have to not align this time just to spice things up, but you know, that's fun. Seriously, these stars are crazy. Those are crazy stars, dude! How do they go that fast? How's that even allowed? Super Paper Mario? Probably it's hard to remember. I played it when I was very young. Or I've only played the Paper Mario Swap 2D yet. Super Paper Mario. That one was interesting. Like, it's both fun and, like, super boring at the same time. I remember played it very young. I didn't know you were young at some point. Yeah, you got your youth from your mom?
A great slam and then some.
I have it on the Wii U, so I can still play it. Only one I can't play legit is Thousand Year Door. I think I could play Thousand Year Door legit, but I think the copy's at my parents' house. Okay, guys, but we do have Cagney 2.0. So that's just, that's a hoot and a half right there. Just a barrel of laughs.
A great slam and then some.
Can you hit the bottom of the moon? I tried that, but I didn't try a lot of that, so maybe. Pretty sure you can only hit the face. I can just try shooting at different points, just to see if it does damage, I guess. Be a little bit easier, and then just knowing what points hittable makes it easier to actually hit it with Whetstone. Oh, calm down there, bucko. That might actually be easier without going in, and then I got hit by that. Hope you guys are impressed. Yeah, just skip that phase entirely. And go back down. But yeah, Sticker Star also is always gonna be kind of funny to me just because that was my first video that actually did really well. And that alone makes Sticker Star like kind of an important game to me. And I still like the game too. Definitely not an amazing game, but I love how that came. Let's try shooting the bottom. Yeah, it just goes through the bottom. You can try the top, just why not? I mean, I doubt it would hit, but... Oh yeah. Yeah. And even if you could shoot the UFOs, there'd be no point in it. Dang, dude. The problem is, you have to get, like, in the perfect spot to hit her face. But then by the time you get in the perfect spot, a star is gonna hit you. Is that easier? Well, it's impossible now, we know. You're dead, Rip. How can you type the message? Oh, right. Gotta go, but hope y'all enjoy the rest of the stream. Alright, see you normal, thanks for stopping by. Sticker Star is my first Paper Mario game, so I hold a bias and like it, but I still think it's fundamentally flawed, yeah. Wasn't my first Paper Mario or anything, but I thought it was fine. Bye to normal and I'll leave.
A great slam and then some. And begin!
Like, the most disappointing thing to me about it is that the mini bosses force you to use things, honestly. Because that's one of the things about, what's it called? Color Splash, that is kind of annoying. Like, the bosses force you to use certain thing stickers, or cards in that game. Which really sucks. When a game forces you to play it in a specific way, it makes a bad game, or, like, just worse. Like, a lot of the fun games, like, not only to do challenge runs, and, like, that's a big part of challenge runs, is having freedom to do, like, different stuff. Because otherwise it just wouldn't work. Like, in Pokemon, if, like, you only had access to, like, 3 Pokemon, you wouldn't really be able to beat the game without moves. Because, like, you need specific Pokemon with certain abilities and types and whatnot to do that. But then, if a game, like, requires you to do all that stuff, it makes it less possible to do fun stuff like that. And, like, not only just, like, fun challenge runs, but just fun, like, gimmicky stuff. Like, a good game usually, a good hallmark for a good game is just being able to have freedom to do stuff. But obviously, it doesn't work for every single game. That's good. Like, there's a lot of good games that force you into just doing certain stuff, but it's not like a requirement. Yeah, she does move forward a little bit because I didn't move there, I don't think. But I also have to get a visual cue. I need to pay attention to... The only part that's, like, a visual cue that I can really use is, like, her, like, how the moon, like, closes in on itself. I might be able to use that as a good visual cue. I think I got a strategy for the boss I'm fighting. I freeze Zasp, then attack Mothra, and shatter Zasp at the end of my turn. Does that strategy work? Oh, right, I forgot. I thought you fought them first, but yeah, you fight them before you get the boss. Freeze Zasp. Yeah, that strategy works, because that avoids Zasp getting the attack raises from Mothra getting hit. You don't even, you don't have to attack Zasp either, because I think if you break the freeze, then he attacks you next turn. If you don't want him to attack you next turn, if you just don't attack him, he can't, like, he can't hit you during his next turn, if you want to avoid that. What? How does that hit? Okay, I need to... Oh, wow. I thought that was the other... Oh, crap. Let me look back at that. Because it seems like that would have been a decent visual Let me look at that again. Because it seems like maybe my propeller could be a good indication of when to attack. Because right there, my propeller's like right in front of her eye, it looks like. Yeah, it looks like my propeller being on her face might be a good visual cue. I'm gonna try that. It isn't a suggestion to make the boss easier, it's how the devs want you to beat it, there's no other way. Well, yeah, for Color Smash, yeah. It's so stupid, because it just removes all, like, fun, strategic decision-making from the player, like... Freedom to do stuff, he says while he's playing Cuphead, very much how it's not meant to be played. Yeah, but I have the freedom to do this, you see? Does anyone notice that the amount of people watching the stream goes down by more than one when normal leaves? What was it? Was it 6 before? Okay, don't attack. Yeah, and also if you're not attacking, make sure, since Kabu can only strike the first grounded target when he attacks, so if you're gonna freeze Zast, make sure you like attack him first with Kabu. Or do something else with Kabu. I mean, if you want to use like an item with Kabu or whatever, you can also do that. But if you're having trouble with this fight or the boss fight, you can try to do all side quests that are available. Because like periodically throughout the game, more side quests are going to open up that you have to go back to, what's the first town called? The Ant Kingdom, I think it's called. You have to go back there to actually accept the side quest, but there's also the fast route that you can unlock that costs some berries. But the side quests are another thing. That's one of the things that really makes Bug Fables like a great game to me. Like the side quests, not only are they like varied and like interesting, but it also like you don't have too many side quests, and like it actually, like, each character gets kind of their chance to shine with the side quests. And it doesn't overstay its welcome, and they're varied, and, like, they give you good rewards, which is, like, another big thing. Like, the rewards are actually good for side quests in that game. And I know what you're thinking. What? No way. Because, like, you get badges that you otherwise wouldn't be able to get that are powerful. Which, I mean, one of the things that makes, like, the Paper Mario games and Bug Fables fun is the badge system. Like, one of my favorite parts about those games. I'm gonna try just getting a good visual cue here. So we're gonna... Okay, so my propeller is on her, and that didn't work. We're gonna try some other stuff, just to see if I can get this down. That might be the easiest spot to hit her too. Right in the middle. Maybe even in the bottom. Think this way, you might be able to get like one hit at a time semi-consistently. But yeah, I think you also just have to back off when you don't get the chance. No reason to risk it. Because if you see a star coming at you, like... What the heck? Okay, that shouldn't have worked, but... I was literally contradicting myself with my actions there, but it worked out. Oh, okay. I forgot that was there. Is this becoming a review of Bug Fables? It might be dead again. You want to try the side quest then? Because the heavy sleeper medal that you get from one of them is really good, and the side quest is like really quick too. Oh my god.
Here's a real high-class bout. Here goes.
Only there was like a practice mode where you could just skip to the last phase. Yes. The last phase is the last thing I need to get good at. I want to be able to beat this fight. Oh my god.
A brawl is surely brewing. Here goes.
I'm like just way too impatient with getting to these phases. I'm gonna save my super art for the next phase. I don't know if that hit him. I want to finish this phase with Whetstone, just try to practice the actual strat here. See how many hits I can reliably get in? It seems like that's gonna matter. You love this little spot here, just to completely safe from any of the bullets. It's so weird. Oh, shouldn't have walked up. I feel like your hitbox is so high. But I mean, what else to say, right? Like, why'd I even say that? Oh, I didn't even notice that star.
A brawl is surely brewing. It's
Okay, just re-downloading the buggiest of fables. Nice. See, it was all my secret plan to get you to play Bug Fables, which is so you watch my video on Bug Fables, and then I'll get more watch time on that video, and then it will get recommended to PewDiePie, who will then watch the video. And not only will he watch the video, he'll tell his friends about the video. Like, he won't tell the internet about the video, though, so he'll just tell a couple of friends, and I'll get 3 more views on my Bug Fables video. And that's my ultimate plan. Yeah, it's kind of epic, I know.
a brawl is surely brewing.
Gotta need better items. Yeah, you can always just get better items too in Bug Fables. Like, did you put berries in the bank? Because if you can just leave the game on for a while and get the berries. Oh, but right, you're on Switch. I mean, you still get berries while playing the game. Maybe even while it's in sleep. I don't know. Oh, epic dodges. Ah. Whoa, hold on! Is this? Okay. Well, we found out. Okay, you can't destroy the stars. Which I already knew. I'm just using it as an excuse. My phone automatically turned off here. Where am I? Blowing off steam, huh? Or stream, huh? Yeah, cause I'm mad at, fucking Hildebird with their final phase. Because right now, with the Hildebird fight, I feel confident in all her phases except her last one, and her last one is very... We kind of got another Cagney situation. Except Cagney was also hard in the first phase, so that's... But the last phase makes up for it, because it's very hard. It is right here. You can only really hit her when she does this, but then the stars are moving really fast, and then by the time we get in position, we're gonna get hit by a UFO. Go under that. So we just kind of have to hope we get in a good spot. And if not, we kind of have to back off. Oh, and I just messed up the easy part. Always a good sign. And yeah, you can't kill the stars. There's also that. If you could kill the stars, that would be nice. Believe you shall be heading out. You gotta go by. Alright, thanks for stopping by, Gabe. Just so you know, I won't be streaming for a little bit probably. Like, if I don't stream tomorrow, it'll be a while before our next stream. Just because I'm going home to my parents' house for a while. So I will not have my computer. Oops.
A brawl is surely brewing. Now,
I can't even say this looks like a nightmare because every boss looks like one in this challenge.
go!
Yeah, it's really the only bosses that like are not a nightmare are the first two. The Goop Legrand and then the Root Pack are both like hard, but like they're every other boss is in like a completely different league. Like honest, and now I'm just getting hit by everything.
Good day for a well battle. You're up.
But you know, I was actually watching on your Ranchula channel. I like since I've been playing Cuphead, I've been like watching some Cuphead content, and I remembered like you had your Cuphead streams and you have your like stream highlights in a playlist, like as like edited videos, and I was actually watching those today. I'm at like I'm watching you're in World 2 right now where I'm at. You just did like one of the running gun levels. Oh come on. I'm just like I'm getting so impatient with these first phases. Oh my god.
A great
Oh
slam
my
and then
god.
some. Now go.
I just want to practice the last phase. And then press that. Really want to get to the last phase with all health if I can. You know what, I'll probably just use this here. But I did find like a consistent strat for this phase. I'll do the consistent strat for the 5th phase. It's actually the 5th phase where she switches back to like blimp form and does like 2 of the like mini blimps at one time. That's actually pretty easy because we have a way to choose it. Just stand in this corner here. Well, first you gotta dodge hits while you're on the way, but once you're in the corner, you're okay. Well, you also have to not get okay, so it's not free. But you can't get hit by the bullets. That's the one thing. Okay, that's the first time I've got hit by a bullet there. I need for Reef 2, goodbye. Alright, see you, Orange Cow. Okay, well, I mean, it's pretty consistent. Maybe it's not 100% consistent. Or maybe I'm just playing it kind of sloppy right now. The point is I can pretty consistently get through every other phase. When I'm like practicing at them, but right now I've just been skipping to the end every time. I haven't actually practiced like the other phases in a while. But the 4th phase was kind of a nightmare to figure out too, like a little bit of one. It actually isn't as bad as I thought. Whoops, it says I get hit again. But let me show you, because you have to hit all the star bits here. Which, I mean, what else would I call it? And if you're on the bottom here, I found this is the best spot to do it. This isn't going too bad for my first real attempt here in a while. Oh boy. The trees, getting lost in the trees kind of sucks. Also, it sucks when he attacks. But yeah, you can see you can get a couple hits in usually. I also have to pay attention to when they're spawning in the bottom though. That's why I don't like usually go straight for him. But also if you like mess up the pattern at all, you just gotta back off. Like, cause you're just gonna get hit if you don't get rid of the star bits. Cause by the time they despawn, they'll shoot another wave, which means like you're kinda screwed because now there's 6 of them on the screen while you're dodging everything else. But that's why I like also like hitting them from below. You hit the first one like really fast, which just gives you more time. And but yeah, you can see that was like my first attempt at that phase in a while, so like that's not too bad.
Will get red hot. Now go.
Like honestly, I thought that phase would be a lot harder, but with that strategy, it's not terrible. I still wouldn't really call any phase free though, except the first one is pretty free if you're like patient. But sometimes I play it kind of impatiently since it's the first phase, so it's not exactly free. But the third phase I also just hit her from below. Okay, I guess I can... Oh, I was trying to get to that spot. But this one, you can't just stand in the corner as reliably as you can with the other. And getting lost in the trees sucks for every single phase. But when there aren't trees, you can pretty easily dodge. It's just getting lost in them that really sucks. And then when she does that on the bottom, you can get a couple extra hits on there, but I don't think it's really worth, like, going out of your way for. Just because if it's, like, above you, like, you have a good chance to get hit by one of the, like, the blimps coming on screen. Yeah, and sometimes you just get... Like, the homing on those things is kind of weird. Like, they have a really weird speed. Like, they constantly change their speed. I think I normally try to get hits there too, but... And if you don't get a good hit there, I just back off. Like, because you don't have a lot of time to readjust here. Because you got the stars constantly spawning in like that. And then you've got the UFOs. So, like, if you don't get a good hit, I think you really just... It's safest to just completely back off and try next time. Thankfully, at the bottom of the screen, you're pretty safe. Okay, yeah, I have to back off there because the stars just kept trying to hit me there. Not much you can do. How fast these things go. And always pay attention to the color, because if anyone doesn't know, the red, they try to hit you before you go, or not before, after you go under them, but if you wait too long, they can hit you before, and then the yellow, they try to hit you before going under them. And so you usually want to back off a bit for these red ones, and just to get in a better spot for upcoming ones. Whoa, 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 whoa! I thought I got hit by that star. That wasn't bad though, honestly. I felt a lot better about that attempt. Hello, you got something special? A brilliant audience, Brazil. I gotcha. Brazil's a good place, very hot, but still very cool. For Rio de Janeiro, is that how you say that? Hello, Hiator? Hope I said that right too. But cool to hear. Got an audience from different places of the world. I was talking to, again, I was like in, well, I think most people I was talking to this about left stream, but I was in one of my like YouTube friends, because he was streaming on Twitch his Pokemon Blaze Black 2 damageless, where he's not using like save points. Like he resets the entire game if he ever gets hit, which like, so he's a bit of a mad lad there, but he is in where is it? I can't even think of the place right now. Like CEST time? Central, what is it called? I knew it earlier. But the point is, he's in like 6 hours, I think, ahead of me. Like here, with Eastern Standard Time. And he was talking about how, I was like, oh, I hope I make it to your next stream, because I don't always get to make it to his streams, because we have these different time zones, and like other factors, obviously. But a big one is the time zones with other factors. It just accentuates like the other factors. And I was like, yeah, I hope I can make it to your next stream. And he's like, oh, I'll be streaming at like 11 a.m. CEST. And I was like, oh, that's like 5 a.m. for me. So I probably won't make it to the start of the stream. But he's planning on streaming that one for a while because he's doing the Elite Four next time, hopefully. If everything goes to plan. Like right before that. Brazilian, sorry for the bad pronouncing. Hey, I'm pronouncing it poorly. If anyone's messing up the pronunciation, it's me. I like how Whetstone's actually pretty good with that attack. Obviously that time I kinda messed that up. Two, three, four, five. I think you get like 5 or 6 there and then back off. What the? These stars, man. I'm seeing oh my god. Yeah, I think you literally cannot get greedy in that phase, like, at all. Or you're screwed. But I'm gonna go to the moon one more time. Then I think I'll practice the other phases some more and then probably call it a stream. And I think I want to practice the moon a little bit off stream, and then next stream, hopefully, I'll feel confident enough with... There. Hopefully I'll feel confident enough with the moon to, like, do actual attempts. Because I think the strat is just don't get greedy, and then hope for the best. Oh my god. No. Can't even say even the level 2 is easier. Oh wait, before that, hey, how about someday can you make live playing Minerio Mega Adventures, a Brazilian game that became a meme because it's extremely glitched. It's fun to play, but the first level was kind of like Sonic 06. Minerio Mega. Keep that in mind, I guess. I'll check it out.
Now go.
But I've got a lot of stuff I'm planning on doing currently, so I don't know how likely it is I'll make a video on, like, something that I'm not already working on, basically. Yeah, you can see the first phase, as long as you back off, this way if one comes in from the top, you don't just immediately get hit. Like, not that, because they have to be coming from the top, like, right on the edge of the screen. And then this phase, this one's really weird because it's got a terrible hitbox. It's like bigger than the boss actually is. That's the hard part. And they're also moving, so it's not great. But yeah, you can see the hitbox here. Like, it's a good thing. Like, it looks good because I'm hitting from such a range, but that can also hit me, so it's bad. It's not great. Like, if I get even a little bit too close, I get hit. Uh-oh, I should have hit the green guy there, but it worked out. And I do not need a chance to hit him, I don't think. But yeah, the most you can get is usually like 3 hits, but you also want to be clearing these guys as they come in, especially the green one. Like there, you always want to clear green, basically. Just because green can put you in a non-winnable position, depending on how the bullets spawn in. Because, like, the bullet direction I can, like, always dodge, but depending on where they spawn in, since they always kind of spawn in a different spot, like, it can kind of screw you over sometimes. I'm doing pretty good for this phase for not practicing it in a little bit, since I was doing other stuff with the plate. Oh, wow. Okay, he was, like, this close to shooting, which would have hit me for sure. But this phase is, like, 26 hits or something like that, I think? Okay, you can see the hitbox is just no fun. Oh, almost got hit. But also the like bullets from that move never start in the middle. So that's important to know for dodging. Here we go, this is kind of a tough part. When bosses transition, they keep like moves from the previous phase while also doing some of the new phase stuff, which can really screw you over sometimes. And the bottom of the tornado here, interestingly, doesn't have a hitbox, it seems. At least not, like, close enough to you, like, I know where the hitbox starts, but it's not in a dangerous spot. So the only thing that screws you over here is the trees blocking your vision of yourself. That makes it so it's harder to dodge the shots from one of the green guys at the top. And you can also get a couple hits in when she does that. But I only ever do it if she's, like, near the bottom, because it's not worth getting hit by one of the, like, planes going backwards. Ooh, she's, like, a couple away, I think, from switching. Yeah, sometimes, like, I don't like doing it, but sometimes, like, to be safe, you have to dodge, like, the bullets, you have to go up a little bit, which is kind of risky. But if you need to do it to survive, like, you just gotta do it. And here we go, we're in the fourth phase. Not bad. Oh, and I got kind of overwhelmed by the stuff on screen. The first America that really talked with me instead of reading my comment and then saying okay after. Oh, sorry to hear that. Like, I don't know, it's also probably because, like, I'm a smaller streamer, so, like, I can just read every message, because some streams, like, you can see the messages just go by really quickly. I hope that's what it is. The fact that they move in such a bouncy pattern must make approaching them so much more dangerous. Yeah, it really is. Like, the second phase is the worst offender of that, I think, just because of the weird hitbox. Like, at least with this phase, like the fourth one I just died on, he has, like, a pretty consistent hitbox, and you can even hit the cloud, which actually surprised me. Like, I didn't expect that, because a lot of the hitboxes are, like, just really weird. Oh yeah, I finished my latest Paper Mario 64. Oh, the no action command one, right? I'm really excited to see that, because no action commands was, like, a really, like, interesting way to play, like, play Bug Fables, because, like, action commands is one of the things that just affect a lot of mechanics in the game. So it's really, and with Paper Mario 64, I don't actually know that much about it in TTYD. Like, I know enough about them, but I'm interested to see, like, everything that gets affected. Because with the, like, Bug Fables one, I was surprised that V, with her Hurricane Toss, actually hits twice, even if you completely miss the action command. Because my prediction for 64, I think that's the game that has the Pretty Lucky badge, right? Where you, like, have a 20% chance to dodge an attack, like, if you're at, like, low health or something. So I was thinking that would probably be used a lot. And that might not be exactly how that works, but, like, because in Bug Fables you kind of have Leaf's shield as a replacement for that. Because Bubble Field is kind of broken. Yeah, this is where, that, like you were saying, the hitbox moving here really sucks.
Here's a real high-class bout. Now go!
I'll probably stream until, like, 11 here, I think. And I'll call it night. I didn't want to stream too late this time. I'm a little bit tired too.
You're up!
So it's kind of a shame. I don't know if anyone here knows, but I started the stream kind of late just because of technical difficulties. There's some real surprises to be had too. I'm excited because, like, by surprise, you mean, like, enemy moves, or you mean, like, your, like, Mario and, like, partner moves? Or just other mechanics, I guess. Because you never know, like, because with the Bug Fables run, I was really surprised, I guess not really surprised, I mean, I think I was pretty surprised, that, like the moves that go indefinitely, like the Watcher's like I don't know what it's called, but the move where he like uses the sand, like pulls you down in the sand. And then like Everlasting King has that, but with a flower where he heals off of it. Which, by the way, the Pebble Toss run, Pebble Toss being able to kill. I actually knew about the Everlasting King thing where you could kill him in his first phase if you like use enough like hustle candies. But it's still really cool to see that actually be like relevant in Challenge Run, and like also the whole way you dealt with him like him having Bubble Shield, like you were actually able to hit through that with Pebble Toss. I didn't know about that. Was really cool, and like that's what you actually have to do too. Like I don't think there's any way around that. That was really cool. Yeah, rely a lot more on calls, more on close call. Is that the damage up when you're at low health? Only got here around an hour ago. Yeah, I had some issues starting the stream. Just cause like every time something goes wrong and I have to like move around stuff, that makes something else go wrong. I think the USB ports on my computer are kind of messed up. Honestly, I'm gonna get a new computer like sometime in the near future, but not right now. I've had like technical difficulties with something new every time it seems. So I've started a lot of my streams late, which I feel kind of bad about. Because like I kind of like people at this point I feel like kind of expect me to start my streams late, which I can't really blame them for, but that's not something that I really want to be known for, you know? Starters, one of your partners is entirely dead weight. I'd love to hear it. Really? One of them require... Is it like Goombario? Do you need to hit his action command? Oh, that was weird. The sound stopped playing for that effect until it deleted. Or maybe it's just quiet. Close calls badge only works when you're at 5 HP or less. Oh, but is it like evading if you're like you have a chance to evade if you're at low health, or is it? Because I know like with Paper Mario, one of the most like famous strategies is to like be at really low health, and then there's like a badge that increases attack at low health, and then you hit with like the jumping multiple times attack. That I think you also have to equip with a badge. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I mean, I know everyone at one point is gonna have technical difficulty with streaming, but I think I've done it a little bit too much, where it's like people are gonna expect me to start all my streams late. Which obviously you don't want people to think that, because then they're either not gonna come to the stream, like if they wanted to already, or just like expect that you're starting late, so like show up late, because it's like, why should I, like, I'm not gonna wait around for a stream to start that's not gonna start, you know? Like, I'll be doing something else. Goombario was actually essential for one of the final fights in the game, really. Because everything I know about Paper Mario 64, I know from Strider 7X, I think his name is. You probably know who I'm talking about, if you like Paper Mario. Just the glitch guy. Talking about Lackester. Is that the name of the Lakitu in that game? Yeah, Vade, okay. Danger Mario isn't really a good idea when you can't guard. Yeah, right. No damage dodges. Yeah, that's true. Is there a pretty lucky badge? I thought there was one, or is that something else? Like, it does something else? Oh. Yeah, sometimes a tornado. Kinda hard to dodge. But you only need to dodge, like, the tornado once. See, that was pretty risky there, too, where I almost got hit by the guy coming in the top. That's why I, like, back off every time. I mean, this phase I could realistically, like, even do it at the bottom. But that'd probably be harder to dodge because of the trees. Yeah, you remember that guy? Yeah, apparently he, like, something happened with, like, his ex-girlfriend or something, and he's, like, stopped posting, cause, I think that situation was kind of messy, and he just stopped posting for a while, and it never got back in the swing of it or something? I shouldn't say, because I don't know what it is. But one day he could come back. And I shouldn't say that either, because I don't know. I'm gonna stop talking about the situation. There's pretty lucky badge, I never used it, gotcha. Literally all of Lackluster's attacks fail in that challenge? Ooh. Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, I am excited to see that though, because it's so interesting to see everything that Action Commands affects like that, because it's something that you don't normally think of, like how, oh, if you miss this action command, this attack fails, or oh, if you miss the action command, this attack just does less damage or something. And it's one of those things that impact, like, just so much about the game, that it's just so interesting to see even just everything that it affects. But especially in the like the eyes of like a challenge run. Like in this run, I would never really think about hitting a boss from below, like in the sky like this. But I mean, it turns out to be an essential strategy. Yeah, like it's one of the cool things about challenge runs, just seeing like the different strategies that you end up having to rely on, and like just different things coming up that you just normally would not even think about or see. Yeah, at least, like, this attack right here, where she shoots the, like, bullets out of that orb, it's not that bad by itself. Like, the only time I feel like I ever get hit by it is if I get cornered by exactly, like, one of these green guys. And even then, it has to be, like, the bad, like, direction that it goes, and also bad spot that it goes, I feel like. And even then, you can also deal with the green guy most of the time. Like, here's a situation where you can't really deal with him, and this is bad, kind of bad spot. I could have dodged that for sure. I just went up a little, and that was just bad. That I don't have an excuse for. Game, I think Paracarry became the MVP late game. Nice. That's the male guy, right? It's like one of the interesting things about the old Paper Mario definitely was the partners. Where I don't know why they lean so away from the partners in the other Paper Mario games. Other than like TTYD, obviously. I mean, Origami King had partners, but only for very specific sections, and they all had like one attack, I think. Or like one of them had a chance to like do their attack or fail their attack or something. Honestly, I don't even remember. There we go. Oh, oh, okay. That was close. I think she might even be able to, like, okay, if she tornadoes while she's at the bottom and you're right below her, I think she hits you. But that's why I always kind of dodge to the right a little bit. Because if she does that, like, right after I hit her, I think I dodge it. Sometimes, at least. But it'd also be kind of funny if I beat, like, all the bosses in 3 streams. Because I think maybe next time I might be able to beat her, but I definitely don't think that's a sure thing at all. Sounds painful. I mean, this fight, I definitely, I don't know, I like the Cagney fight a lot. Like, I had a lot more fun in the Cagney fight, and I don't know why. Like, even though this first phase was, like, frustrating, it was still kind of fun to, like, dodge everything. Like, in the good attempts, like, because you'd have to, like, just path around like a madman in those. But in this fight, like, I don't know, the attacks are a lot less interesting to dodge, mostly. Like, I think this is kind of interesting, more conceptually, than doing it. But the Cagney fight, like, dodging everything was a lot more fun. Okay, switching phases. Two, three. Nope. Alright, one more good attempt and I'll call it a night here. The foreground is scaring me. Yeah, I know, the trees being in the way of that is so... I can't believe it actually matters. It actually sucks for dodging that attack. Like, cause it's like, oh, you thought you cheese this phase? Nope. You just can't see. Like, I honestly never even really noticed the foreground, like, actually would, you know, be in the front. Just because I never really paid attention. Like, it's just something I never registered in my mind that was even really there. It's another part of the stage, but here it, I kind of noticed it. Kinda noticed. Nice, you're always happy when you can get 3 hits in like that. Oh, always happy when you don't get a hit like that. Okay, good thing it went that way, because if the bullet spread went the other way, I think I was like getting hit there every time, basically. Freaking bow in the 4th phase. Or is there a bow in the foreground that I never noticed? Okay, that I was like about to go attack the green guy, but not in that situation. Ah. It's also really weird having a cooldown on Whetstone instead of like having to hit the ground, even though that is like a cooldown, it's just different. Because it always refreshes when you jump again normally. So having it like have a cooldown between uses kinda just messes with you. When you're in the sky. Nice. Always happy to get through the 2nd phase right now, at least. There, yeah, I think you just go forward there, at least. Let's see if we can make it to at least the 4th phase in the last attempt for the night. Okay, that scared me. At least, like, there is a lot of the time where you're safe on the corner. And that tornado does not hit you from the bottom. The top of the tornado has a hitbox when she's spinning it, but the bottom thankfully does not. Which is why we're hitting from the bottom here. Like, that's the main reason. Like, but not only that, the bottom is also slightly better. Because there's no, like, plane, like the ones that keep spawning in and shooting. Those ones, they never come from the exact bottom, but sometimes they'll come from the exact top. And if you're on the top, like, see, I can't believe I don't get hit there. So if you're at the top, you can get hit by a plane just spawning in if you're not fast enough. So this is easy. Like, see, that one just came in from the top. So the bottom is, like, slightly safer because of that reason, too. I mean, that's not even slightly, because honestly, like the top having the hitbox, like, is why I would back off a lot. Like, I'd have to back off to dodge the tornado, and then you have to back up, like, too much to the point where you have to, like, get hit by, like, dodge everything again, because now you're in front of the boss. It's just a mess. It's like we're switching. Well, that answers. Yeah, it looks weird. But it works. And if it works and looks weird, it's fine. Okay, so a green's gonna come from the bottom here. Or, well, sometimes they come from the exact top, too. I know I said that really confidently, but it's not 100%. It's just usually happens that way. It's just, I have to dodge the green. Like, I have to pay more attention to the greens, because they give a really bad pattern. And they can shoot from behind. Like, the purple guys can't shoot from behind, so they're completely fine. Like, there's no risk by going. Okay, wow, okay, alright, alright. That's why pausing's OP. No! I wasn't even halfway through. Alright, well, I at least got to the 4th phase, and I think I'm gonna stop for tonight. Because the attempts do take a while once you get this far. I was planning on stopping at 11, it's 11:05. But, so thanks everyone for watching and chatting with me, and it was fun. Like I said before, I probably won't stream again for a while, because I'll be going to my parents' house for like a couple days, more than just the weekend, so I won't be at my computer for a while. But while I'm there, I'll probably be like scripting a different video or something. So I'll still be getting work on the channel, but won't be streaming this for a while. So if anyone's got anything to say before I go, say it now or forever hold your peace. I had the same thing happen when I tried to predict Bowser using the Star Rod to disable partner. Did the same what happened? Like where I got hit there by a bad pattern? Good effort. Yeah, thanks. I did make some good progress this stream, honestly. Like, cause last stream I didn't get past like the 3rd phase. I wasn't sure how to get past consistently, or the 4th phase, or the 5th phase. So being able to consistently get past those 3 phases is pretty good. Well, maybe not consistently, but once I'm like practiced again with each phase, being able to pretty consistently get to the final phase and have a decent idea of what to do with the final phase, I feel like that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that progress. Hopefully next time I'll be able to consistently get attempts to the end, like I'm saying, and maybe even beat the boss, but I don't know about that one. We'll try though. But yeah, so like I said, thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you next time.